Now, this part is about the electronic arrangement of the transition metals. When you look at the electronic arrangement, the outermost shell electrons range from 1 to 2. And very special chromium and copper, they have one outermost shell electron, others two. Now look at the filling electrons. We start from hydrogen. It has one electron. And then if it is helium, 2 electrons. After helium, it is lithium, 1 electron in the second shell, Be barium, and boron, and carbon in group 4. After carbon, it is nitrogen, and then oxygen, fluorine, and neon. Sodium, and the sodium has 11 electrons. The 11 electron should go to the shell 3, third shell, because the second shell at most it contains only 8 electrons. Magnesium, aluminum, and silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, and argon. The third electron shell at most it contains 18 electrons. 18 electrons. However, when it reaches to 8, we stop a while. For potassium, the 19 electrons go to shell 4, and calcium go to shell 4. After calcium, the scandium. Now we need to put back to the first shell. Scandium, titanium, vanadium, and chromium. But when chromium, when you add the electron to the first shell, we need to take one of the electron in the shell 4 back to the shell 3, such that it has 13 electrons. And then manganese, Fe, and cobalt, and nickel, and copper. Again, when it is the copper, we need to take 1 electron from shell 4 back to the shell 3, such that it has 18 electrons. And then lastly, zinc. Okay, it is the electronic arrangement, how the electron fill in from scandium to zinc. And you notice that there are 2 things happen. Number 1, we add electron to inner first shell. And this electron added to the first shell, it has a increase in repulsion on the shell 4 electron. So the electron is pushing away from the nucleus. However, at the same time, there is a increase in number of protons, and these protons pull the electrons towards to the nucleus, adding to the inner shell. Electron push away the shell for electron. Increasing number of protons, it pushes the electrons to the nucleus. So the two effects cancel each other. So the transition metals has not much change across from scandium to zinc. Next thing is the metallic bond involving the shell for electrons as well as third shell electrons. So the metallic bond is very strong. Not only outermost shell electron, but inner shell electron also take part in the bonding. So transition metal usually has a higher melting point than group 1 and group 2. And the density, because they have higher relative atomic mass and they have stronger metallic bond, they pack closely together, they have higher density. The shell 4 electrons as well as shell 3 electrons, some of the shell 3 electrons take part in the conduction of electricity. So they are good in conduction. Now their outermost shell electrons number either 1 or 2, and they have similar chemical properties.